January 6, 2026. Copper smashes every record in history, hitting over $13,000 per ton in London and 100,000 yuan in Shanghai. In New York, it's soaring past $5.80 a pound, and Wall Street is in a full-blown panic. Goldman Sachs just dropped a bombshell report, screaming that copper will crash to $11,000 by the end of the year. They're calling this rally unsustainable and talking about a large global surplus. But here's the dirty secret they're not telling you. Goldman and the big banks are short copper. They bet against it, and now they're bleeding billions as prices launch into orbit. This isn't market analysis, folks. This is Wall Street propaganda designed to save their own skin. Subscribe right now, because I'm about to expose the 3 real reasons copper is booming and why Wall Street's desperate attempt to stop it is about to fail spectacularly. First, the AI data center revolution. A single AI data center uses up to 10 times more copper than a traditional one, and we're building thousands of them. Every ChatGPT query, every AI model, every cloud service runs on electrical infrastructure, and that infrastructure is built with copper. Add to that the electric vehicle boom. An EV uses 4 times more copper than a gas car, and the massive build-out of solar and wind farms. This isn't some far-off future trend. It's happening right now, and it's eating up copper faster than we can mine it. Second, the global supply is collapsing. The world's biggest copper mines are facing one disaster after another. Chile's Escondida had shutdowns. Indonesia's Grasberg mine had a massive accident, disrupting nearly 1 million tons of material. A key mine in the Congo flooded. On top of that, Chinese smelters are cutting production. The world's top suppliers, Chile and Peru, are struggling with lower ore grades and tougher regulations. Analysts are now forecasting a massive copper deficit. The supply is critically tight, and there's no quick fix. And third, the US stockpiling frenzy. Here's the kicker. The American president threatened huge tariffs on copper. The threat was delayed, but the fear remains. American buyers panicked and started hoarding copper like never before, sending US inventories to their highest levels in over 2 decades. This isn't just normal demand. This is fear-driven stockpiling that's sucking global inventories dry and pushing prices to the moon. So you have record-breaking demand from AI and green energy, a crippling supply crisis, and a US stockpiling frenzy. Yet, Goldman Sachs is telling you to sell. Why? Because they are on the wrong side of the trade, and they're desperate. They're cherry-picking data, claiming Chinese demand is weak right as Beijing announces a major economic stimulus. They're blaming the rally solely on tariff fears, ignoring the fundamental demand drivers. They're downplaying the supply crisis, hoping you won't notice that it takes nearly a decade to open a new mine. Look, most major banks are forecasting higher prices. Bank of America, Citigroup, even JP Morgan see copper going up. Only Goldman is aggressively bearish. They're not trying to protect your portfolio. They're trying to protect their own disastrous bets. The copper supercycle is just beginning. The fundamentals all point to higher prices. Don't let Wall Street's propaganda trick you out of one of the biggest commodity booms in recent history. If you see through the manipulation, smash that like button and subscribe for more analysis that Wall Street doesn't want you to see. What do you believe? The fundamentals or Goldman's forecast? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.